Welcome to Selfie. Who is Selfie? Selfie is revolutionizing healthcare by giving individuals and organizations the tools to unlock the full potential of their health data. Our innovative solutions empower HIEs to thrive, all while ensuring patients stay at the center of their healthcare journey. One such patient is Tanya, a brave 48-year-old woman battling invasive ductal carcinoma. Despite enduring several treatments, she found herself at a crossroads. That's when Selfie stepped in. With seamless access to her medical history, Tanya can now explore new treatment options with her doctors, taking control of her health journey. Here's an overview of the journey Tanya's data will take. The Cures Gateway will send a broadcast query to connected HIEs and national health networks to locate Tanya's records. Those records are retrieved and processed in Prism Plus, enhancing and enriching the value of the data and making it easier for Tanya to consume. We'll take a brief look at how that data is processed in a moment. And finally, we will view Tanya's newly enriched data in her Selfie and see how the triple-blind exchange can leverage the value of that data in a privacy-protected manner. First, let's look at data acquisition. The Cures Gateway provides a means to securely connect patients to health data networks. Cures Gateway is agnostic of the requesting patient application, but to meet connectivity requirements, PHAs need to meet care and code of conduct requirements and identity proof the patient using an IAL2 or AAL2 certified ID provider. With that assurance, the Cures Gateway handles the connection and interactions with the health networks, like HIEs, using standard protocols and managing the nuances of the connection where needed. When Tanya is found using her certified demographics, any data available is retrieved, processed, and available in her Selfie. Before the data is delivered to Tanya, it is normalized, codified, and standardized. Here are a few examples of how the data is processed. In this example, we have a CCD on the left in XML and FHIR output on the right. We preserve the original data in LOINC while also adding more human-readable SNOMED codes. One of the most powerful components of the processing is turning uncomputable text files and PDFs into valuable codified data. Here we see a PDF from one of Tanya's visits. We take discrete elements from the report and turn that into FHIR resources. We'll take a look at that in real time. Now, let's take a look at Tanya's Selfie. Tanya has always struggled with keeping track of her medical history, especially when moving or switching providers. But with Selfie, everything is different. Her entire medical journey is organized in a clean timeline, like her own personalized Wikipedia page. She can quickly access past visits, test results, and treatments in one place, making it easier to prepare for appointments, like follow-ups with her oncologist. Then there's the issue of integrating new information. Tanya saw a specialist who wasn't connected to her main healthcare network. She received a PDF of her visit summary, and with Selfie, she doesn't have to worry about this data staying on the sidelines. She simply drags and drops the file into her profile, where it becomes computable, seamlessly merging with the rest of her record. Now it's as if that specialist visit has always been a part of her healthcare journey. As you can see, these are the current dates on Tanya's timeline. If we pull up the document that I just dragged and dropped, we can see that we will expect these dates to appear on the timeline once the document is processed by our pipeline. We can also expect the visit date to appear on Tanya's timeline as well. While we wait for that document to process, let's go back to our timeline. Tanya can easily filter and search for things like her medications, her labs, her diagnosis, her procedures, her vitals, and allergies, all within her medical timeline just by using her keypad. Medical jargon has also always been another challenge. Tanya often feels lost during her medical appointments, trying to decode complex terms thrown around by her healthcare providers. But now, with Selfie's hover feature, a simple glide over a term brings up a clear explanation. Tanya loves to travel, but what if something happens while she's away? On the right-hand side of her screen, she notices a 911 box. It's a lifesaver, surfacing all her critical details, from medications to allergies. At a glance, should she need emergency care, she can direct any doctor to her selfie profile, reducing the risk of adverse drug reactions and ensuring she gets the right treatment. But it doesn't stop there. Selfie uses AI to generate a patient summary just for Tanya, a clear, concise overview of her health story, pulling together key moments from her timeline. This summary helps her and her doctors understand the big picture at a glance. Whether she's meeting a new provider or preparing for a routine checkup, this AI-powered summary ensures that everyone is on the same page quickly and accurately. This summary is auto-generated, so every time Tanya has new information added to her selfie, this AI summary will be updated automatically. Now notice that the document that we had previously dragged and dropped has been loaded. If we bring up that previous document again, we'll notice that the dates that we expected to see on Tanya's timeline have now appeared. The visit date has also appeared at the top of Tanya's timeline. If we click on that visit date, we can get more information of what actually happened at her doctor's appointment. Some data here from that record, in combination with her previous data, makes her eligible for a clinical trial. Let's see how Tanya's data can be accessed for research or clinical trial eligibility in a privacy-protected manner. Welcome to Selfies Exchange. By becoming a member of the Exchange, HIEs are empowered to unlock the full potential of their data and leverage it to drive innovation in healthcare and generate new revenue streams, all while being HIPAA compliant. For example, in order to participate in clinical trials, the Exchange provides an advanced digital rights management system that allows HIEs to enable HIPAA compliant data sharing. We see here how an HIE admin can easily create agreements for seamless data collaboration. HIEs can identify the dataset, what operations can be used against it, and for how long, among other advanced settings. Once an agreement is in place, external data users can utilize the Exchange for several operations. For example, clinical trial matching. In this scenario, a pharma user can use the reports library to run a clinical trial matching. First, the user selects the HIEs to run the matching across and the inclusion and exclusion criteria. After running the report, this pharma user finds 105 patients across 2 HIEs. Simultaneously, each HIE will receive a detailed report of their eligible patients, as we see here, which happens to include Tanya's records. The HIE will notify Tanya's doctor about the clinical trial. HIE members can access the Exchange to easily run HEDIS reports against their data in seconds. This service is provided via the Exchange's report library. Members can select from a large number of relevant reports. They can select the parameters and run the report with a simple click. As we see here, this report is running in real time against the HIE's data. Reports can be downloaded for further use as well. In a similar way, and by participating in the Exchange, HIEs can enable secure data collaboration, adding significant value to the healthcare ecosystem.